This week, we lost former Astros outfielder Jesus Alou at the age of 80. This is a tribute because we got to talk about him with the Alou family being baseball royalty. He, along with his brothers Matty and Felipe, led the way for Dominican players. Jesus was the 13th Dominican in the majors, although the third in his own family. The three brothers played a combined 5,000 major league games. And of course, most of you Astros fans remember Jesus' nephew, Moises Alou, from those great late 90s Astros teams. Jesus had two Astros stints, 69 to 73 when the Astros traded the great Rusty Staub to get him. He comes back at the end of his career in 78 and 79. That last season, he wasn't just a player, he was also the Astros hitting coach. In 15 big league seasons, he won 2 World Series, mostly as a role player in the Oakland A's early 70s dynasty. His .280 career batting average, pretty darn good, but he hit over 300 in 4 of the seasons that he played for the Astros. In the pitcher's ballpark that was the Astrodome, that was a huge deal. And to say Jesus was a free swinger is a massive understatement. His walk rate of 3 walks for every 100 plate appearances was the lowest in the 20th century for someone who played over 1,000 games. But most importantly, Jesus was a beloved teammate. Astros pitcher and acclaimed baseball author Jim Bouton wrote in one of his books that Jesus was, quote, one of the most delicate, sensitive, nicest men I have ever met. He'd walk a mile out of his way to drop a coin in some beggar's cup. He had quite a legacy, and Alou was a baseball lifer. After his playing career, he was an Expos scout. He was the Marlins director of Dominican operations. He held that same position for the Red Sox, and he finished up as an international scouting and player development department ambassador for the Red Sox until 2020. He'll be remembered as the little brother of a pioneering family. He said Felipe, Matty, and him were very different, but we had one thing in common. We didn't like to strike out. Maybe because we used to play with rubber balls in our backyard. As long as a guy didn't strike out, he could just keep batting. And we all like to bat. That's the legacy of Astros pioneer Jesus Alou.